Is 11 o'clock on this late Friday night, April 6, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, April 6, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 47 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories of the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is Fed sees Backpage.com in enforcement action. U.S. and China play chicken on trade, and neither swerves. U.S. sanctions and stir Russians with ties to Trump world. Texas begins operations to send National Guard troops to the border. Representative Fernando of Texas Republican resides amid FX probes. That YouTube shooter who brought her gun as changes were being made to how she got paid for her videos. Brazil's Lula defies prison order as crowds rally for and against him. Fresh violence erupts along Gaza-Israel border as Palestine is march again. Facebook suspends Canadian firm aggregate IQ over data scandal. How did ex-spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter survive nerve agent poisoning? That brutal crime horrified the nation nearly 30 years ago. Now the Mendez brothers have been reunited. Chief of Staff advised a resistant Trump to fire the EPA chief. ICE arrests 97 suspected illegal immigrants at Tennessee meat processing plant. Massachusetts college student found dead in Mexico was electrocuted on train tracks. Facebook Zuckerberg long resisted going to Congress. Now he'll face a reckoning, lawmakers said. Boeing tops Airbus with $12.3 billion American Air deal for 787s. U.S. job growth sees in March unemployment is stated at 4.1%. Ford recalls about 350,000 F-150s and expeditions for faulty transmission gears. Taunton, despite intense scrutiny from the Department of Public Health, it appears that Steward Healthcare System has a final say regarding its decision to eliminate Morton Hospital's maternity ward. Former Taunton resident NHL signing Godet named Moby Baker Award winner. 2 Native Americans says must be Warp Pagnoak. A 36-year-old Warrior man, the first drug deal convicted of manslaughter in Plymouth County, was sentenced to 6 to 8 years in prison in the state on Friday. Proctor man was hit by a bullet in his leg while sleeping. Middlebury officer had a part of his finger amputated after explosion at SWAT. A planned space hotel hopes to welcome guests by 2022 for a cost of almost $800,000 a night. An obsolete law prohibits SpaceX from broadcasting videos from space. NASA wants to extend Bourne's first crewed flight to the International Space Station. $37 million awarded to New Jersey couple in Johnson & Johnson baby powder cancer suit. Naloxone stops opioid overdoses. How do you use it? Rat poison likely to for deadly side effects of synthetic pot in Illinois. Vaping now an epidemic among U.S. high schoolers. Peter Channel News Time. 11 o'clock on this late Friday night. Time now for a sports report. Boston Celtics defeat the Chicago Bulls 111-104 at the TD Garden. LeBron James isn't concerned about seeding for the NBA playoffs. Patrick Reed leads by 2 after day 2 at the Augusta National with the Masters. Ben Simmons showed LeBron James why he should come to Philly against Cavs. And UFC star McGregor injures 2 fighters in backstage melee faces criminal charges. Peter Channel News Time is 11 o'clock on this late Friday night. Time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep beep! Let's study off on the MBTA where Fairmount Line on Saturday shuttle bus will replace all trains between Warrington Street and Weeville until 6 p.m. Weekend train service on the Franklin Line will be replaced by 88 accessible shuttle buses making all regular scheduled stops between Forge Park, 495 and Reedville stations from April 7 to May 27 during the installation of the PTC. Rockport train 129, 12 10 a.m. outbound with the bus between Salem and Rockport making all stops as requested to left for overnight Beverly drawbridge repair work. Ferries out looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways in New England on this late Friday night. In Rhode Island, looking good. In southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Islands are looking good. Massapequa westbound side, also between the Allsburg tolls. In the area of Boston Breton, Massapequa eastbound side, so between Allsburg tolls down to Boston University. Central and Western Massachusetts highways are looking good. Out in Connecticut, Route 2 on both. Route 3 a little slow after Route 91 in Weathersfield, Connecticut. Route 8 in the northbound side of Lowell around Route 15 in Bridgeport. And 93 to the southbound side, Lowell in Plymouth, New Hampshire. And 93 to the southbound side, Lowell around Route 4 in Laconia, New Hampshire. And Interstate 87 on both ends is backed up around the North Hudson and Amarillo, New York. And Interstate 87 on the southbound side, slow after the Canadian border in upstate New York. And 95 on the northbound side, slow in Medway, Maine. On Route 50 on the northbound side, slow in South Quebec headed towards Montreal. Peter Cello news time. 11:02 on this late Friday. Time now for a weather report. And let's take a look at the radar satellite loop, and it shows clouds coming out of much of the southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Islands. Rain showers line, the rain showers stretch the line from Waterbury, Connecticut, all the way down to Situate and Marshfield, Massachusetts. On Avalon, the rain showers from southeastern Massachusetts, southeastern New Hampshire, all the way down to northeastern portions of Massachusetts, from Leominster all the way down to Newburyport and stretch it all the way to Greenfield and Amherst, Massachusetts. And all the way down from Albany down to Poughkeepsie and down to northwestern New Jersey and down to northeastern portions of PA. Snow showers in north and central portions of Massachusetts, all the way up into Berkshires and Massachusetts, and stretches it up to Vermont and up into central New Hampshire, western portion of New Hampshire. Some rain showers extreme southern portions of Maine, and snowing from northern Maine all the way down to New Brunswick, down to central portions of Nova Scotia, stretching all the way up to upstate Quebec. And snow stretching the line from west of Albany, New York, all the way down from northern and western portions of PA, down to eastern and western portions of Ohio. And rain showers east of Pittsburgh, PA, stretching into western Virginia. Okay. Temperature spread. It's in the 30s from north and west of Boston and western Massachusetts and western Connecticut, while it's in the 40s from coastal Connecticut and Rhode Island and east, southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Downs, while it's in the 30s from much of northern New England. While some 20s for extreme portions of Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and 14 degrees in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, 41 degrees, temperature, humidity 96%, 2.40 degrees, barometer 20 to 70 inches, steady, and wind speed northeast is calm. Okay, forecast goes like this for tonight. Rain knocked me after midnight. Clouds got about 36 degrees. West about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Chance space is 70%. You response between 10 and 40 possible for Saturday. Chance rain before 7 a.m. Mostly clouds got about 46 degrees. West about 7 to 10 miles. Chance space is 30%. Saturday night. Slight just north to 2 a.m. Clouds got about 30 degrees. West about 5 to 7 miles coming north and midnight. Chance space is 20% for Sunday. Slight just snow before 9 a.m. Sunday. Clouds got up mid-morning and then gradual gloom at about 46 degrees. North for about 9 to 30 miles ago. Chance space is 20% for Sunday night. Partly clouds got about 25 degrees. North was about 6 miles an hour for Monday. Mostly rain and mostly clouds got about 47, about 31 degrees. Tuesday, chance rain afternoon. Mostly clouds about 47, about 35 degrees. Chance space is 35%. Wednesday, mostly sunny, part clouds about 52, about 33 degrees. Thursday, mostly sunny, clouds got a chance of showers about 56, about 30 degrees. Chance space is 30%. And for Friday, partly clouds got about 52 degrees. And that is giving it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night. April 6, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good positive attitude, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. More important, hope you have a good night.